Haven't been getting any traffic. Should I change niches? Bro, how many products have you listed? How much ads have you spent? Do you often recommend enabling last mile tracking when sourcing from China? But how exactly one's supposed to do that? I don't see such an option on CJ. There's a separate app for it. So on CJ, there's in the settings, you can change it so it will only upload the last mile tracking to the actual Etsy account, like because it automatically uploads products. So you can change it so it will only upload the last mile tracking. But you've got to, you can do it so it will only do that as well. You can do it, but you got to just like, you can do it so it only does that, but you got to just like be aware of it, basically. You go into settings, you can change it, you can do it like that. Will you undercut competitors in a new store, even if it means only 2x the price and not making much? Yes. Making money in the beginning is kind of irrelevant. Don't worry about too much about that. What is this October nuke people are talking about? Is Etsy cracking down on us? And is there anything else need to be aware of? Not really. There's just becoming a higher barrier to entry. Etsy's becoming harder. I've been saying this for many months now. Etsy's becoming harder. Each day that you delay starting is a day that you're literally missing out on, right? It's a day you're missing out on fucking Q4 money. It's a day you're missing out on money. And if you're not going hard every single day, you're not reinvesting back into your stores, like you're just missing out on, right? Almost every time I list something, it's getting taken down for handmade policy, even after editing photos. Should I stop listing entirely or continue to risk it? Yeah, I'd say switch niches. What problems could arise if you stick with CJ for Q4? No, not that many. Maybe the individual suppliers on CJ fuck you over and you have problems, something like this. How do I connect my Etsy stores with CJ for automated fulfillment? It's very easy. You just go set like in the bottom left, Etsy. Does also CJ also uploads the tracking link for you? Yeah, it does. How to deal with payment reserves if you don't yet have star seller? Well, it's only 30% payment reserve, but you add good tracking, it's fine. Should you only do one listing a day when starting out, and when can you increase the amount of listings per day? One per day, 30 to 50 do 2, 70 to 100 do 3. What do you think about print on demand for Etsy using Printify or Printful? I think it can work, but you've got to find the right niche. That's the hard thing. Like finding the actual correct niche is the very difficult thing. Because if you don't find the right niche, then you're just going to fall apart. But it's a lot easier to find the correct niche when you're doing dropshipping. When you turn off the ads if product is selling, but it's unprofitable with ad spend, how unprofitable is it? Is it just like basically breaking even, almost profitable, or is it just drastically unprofitable? If it's drastically unprofitable, you turn it off. The first store is the jewelry niche. Can you recommend a niche as busy as jewelry for a second store? Can I switch my focus from jewelry to clothing on the same store? Is that not good? That's not very good, no. I mean, depends how many sales you have, depends how much traction you've seen, but like I would not do that. I have a few stores that I linked because I was a dumbass. Any tips on making a new separate store? Can I use same laptop and Wi-Fi? Bro, use a browser management tool such as multi-login, such as Ads Power, such as, those are the ones. Incognition, things like this. Would you sell cosmetics on Etsy? I potentially would. I don't right now, but I potentially would. I found a mad products. I currently only have 2 stores. One is jewelry and the other one is a kind of different niche. Should I just post them on there until I open another bank account for the third? What are they within those niches, or are they separate to those niches? Like what would you say? If the ad spend is breaking even with the sales, so you're at a constant loss, would you turn it off? No, I'd keep it on until I'm at like 200 orders total on the store. I'd keep it on. Can you recommend any niches? Clothing's a very good niche, powerful. Can you or someone suggest me some videos for product research? Also, how do I find the best tags? Everybody keeps giving on the same ones. Bro, tags don't matter as much as products matter. Everyone has a massive boner about tags. Tags don't matter that much. As long as they're okay, it doesn't matter that much. Really focus on the actual products. The products are the most powerful thing. That's the thing that's going to set you apart. Because everyone steals tags, but actually doing products, that's the most valuable thing. Look, I'm going to send like 5 videos in the chat right now. Can you or someone, so for clothing, wouldn't it be better to do print on demand instead of dropshipping? Why? Why would it be better to do that? What, print on demand with like some blank t-shirt, some white t-shirt with some design on it, or a beautiful dress? I've been stealing the products from other sellers, but mine aren't selling as much as theirs, even though I use similar tags and it's free shipping plus cheaper than from one I copy. Yeah, well, your store doesn't have momentum. It's not all about just stealing one for one. If it was stealing one for one, then no store would grow big because everyone would just steal from it. There's a lot of like momentum. If they have more orders than you, if they have more reviews than you, they're going to have a high conversion rate. Etsy's going to be bumping them up higher. Do you have the momentum? Like, it's all these little things that matter a lot as well. You go to the gym? Yeah, I've been going like 5 days a week average for the past like 3 months. After how many sales and reviews do you see the organic reach to start increase dramatically on a new store? After like 300 orders is when it really starts to like snowball typically. Yeah. Would you say it's photos, tag, title, description? No, I say it's photos, title, tag, description. Even I don't think tags matter that much. Because I think titles, yeah, photos definitely 100%. Definitely second title. And then I'd even potentially say description, then tags. Because I've seen some big stores have 0 tags. What to do if one cannot decide what to sell? Bro, just fucking choose something. Just flip a coin. Just narrow it down to 2 things and just flip a coin and just do that one thing. Like, just start is the most powerful thing. Post every day. I'm getting orders consistently now. I asked my customers to put a review, but Etsy gave them a date after. Yeah, of course. So because you haven't put proper tracking on. If the tracking showed it was delivered, then it wouldn't have done this. Just opened a jewelry store on Etsy with CJ Dropshipping plus ads. What should I focus on next? Thank you for the free help. I would say really focus on just adding more products. That's the number one thing. Really focus on adding more products. Number one thing. Great. Tweet out a link to this live stream and get some more viewers, G. Bro, trust me. Look, I'll tweet a link. I won't get any more viewers, bro. If you post a link directly to like a YouTube video, Twitter gives it like no push. Let me do like I'll show you, bro. Live right now, talking Etsy and ecom. I'll post it. There you go. Trust me, no one. It's very rare that will actually push it. I mean, maybe I'll be completely and utterly wrong, but we'll see. How long do you wait before you can open a store? What do you mean? What, as in like once you start the account? I'd wait like minimum 3 days. How often do you view other stores' tags and products? What do you mean? I'm always researching on Etsy. Yeah. What do you mean? My store location is Lithuania, receiving account ID, all shipping except from China. Does this affect how much customer sales I have when I start running ads? Yes, definitely. I'd put the ship from location as like Switzerland. How do I put proper tracking? I get AliExpress shipping, and most of them doesn't even have tracking available since it's free shipping. Well, do ones with tracking available then, bro. How much sales on average should we be expecting after a month of a store being open? That's impossible to say. If you're inside of Etsy Kings, I can give you an accurate prediction, but if I don't know you, I don't know what you're doing, I don't know the information you're following, so it's impossible for me to say. I don't know like your consistency. I don't know if you're gonna give up after a week. I don't know all these things, you know? So it's impossible for me to say, really. For the traffic number that you should provide when fulfill the order, do you still paste the alley tracking even if it's not the No, I only put it if it's in the recipient's country, and I don't really do it like this. I do it a bit differently, to be honest. Is it beginning to create multiple stores or focus on one store? I don't know. To EK members, I always recommend to make multiple stores, 3 minimum, but depends on how much time and focus and what you're following and stuff like this. Like that's really what matters so much, bro. Like if you're really on the ball and you really focus and you really put effort and time into it, it matters a lot more than if you're not doing and you're not putting that much time in. If you've got 30 minutes a day, don't do fucking 5 stores. Hey G, can I message you on Telegram right now for a store review? I've been waiting for one for over 2 to 3 weeks. What? Yeah, Bumby. What? I didn't respond to you in 3 weeks. Because Etsy itself is the best research tool. I mean, the best research tool, the one that I found the best products, is always on AliExpress. How much time do you wait until Etsy page? It's like 3 days after the sale. If you've, 3 days after the sale. I threw sales and ads after running them for 3 days on $10 ad spend. $10 total or $10 what? $10 each day. But yeah, that seems normal either way. How can I boost my sales? Run ads. Put them higher. Can you talk about Etsy fees? Yeah, like you shouldn't care about Etsy fees. They're like 10.5%, 11.5%. As you can tell, I don't even give a fuck because I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just care about what your profit margin is. Don't care about it. You can't negotiate the fees. So you literally should like forget they exist because you can't negotiate them. What's the best ad strat? Ad strat, $5 a day when you have a minimum 5 listings live. Typically you want a minimum of 0.5 per listing. So $1 per 2 listings. So if you have 10 listings live, you want $5 minimum. You don't want to go to like $3. It's too low. You also want to do $3 minimum in spend before you look at a product. When you look at it, 1% CTR or less, that's when you turn it off. And then $12 to $15, no sale, that's when you turn it off. How's the weather in Dubai? But it's getting way nicer. It's getting way nicer right now. How do you get response time with 24 hours for star seller when customers don't message you? It's only matters when they can message you, basically. So when a customer messages you, you have 24 hours to respond to their first message. The second, third, fourth message doesn't matter for that thing. But yeah. Also, if you want to take Etsy seriously, Q4 literally starts tomorrow. I highly recommend to join my program called Etsy Kings. It's called etsykings.com. How much profit per month can you make from 10 good stores? That's like an impossible question to answer. But 10 good stores for me, it's like 100. But it depends what you class as a good store. Good store for you might be a K profit a month. What's some good advice to really niche down a product? You don't want to focus on one product, you want to focus on a niche. Three stars overall in a store bad, or can it be saved? That's really bad. It can be saved. $15 per item spent if it doesn't convert, and then when you turn off ads for the product. Yeah. Can you expand a bit on good CTR to aim for while running my ads? My products between 2 to 6% on a store. Should I expand the budget? So CTR does matter when you're looking at the ad spend, but the more important thing to really look at is obviously conversions. CTR can be 30%, but if I'm not getting conversions, I don't give a fuck about the 30%. Maybe you're clickbaiting, maybe you're misleading them, maybe it doesn't make sense, things like this. Maybe your price is too high where you're not getting any conversions. But if you're 2 to 6% is very good CTR. So if you're not getting conversions, you're making fucking mistakes somewhere. Maybe your products are shit, but they look really pretty. Or maybe they're attracting really young people and they're clicking on them because they want to look at the pretty product. The secret to making 10K per month on Etsy is more stores, more products, more niches, and staying consistent across the board with optimizing advertisements and optimizing products, working hard as in showing up every single day, basically staying consistent. You don't have to put 10 hours a day into it. Obviously, if you put 10 hours, you're going to be more money. But if you put a consistent 2 hours a day into it, an hour and a half, an hour a day, stick with it, you're going to make money. And then it's thinking a little bit outside the box, right? Like if you do what every single other person else is doing, if you do what every single person is doing on the entire planet, you're going to just get the same results as them. But if you do something a little bit different, you're going to do better than them. Everyone should join Etsy Kings. I should push Etsy Kings more fast. I should push it more. Is E-Rank good for good niches? I do niches based upon eyeballs in my experience. Bro, like, it's just the foundational stuff you just got to keep doing over and over again. All your stores are copycats of other stores. Did you have an original store also? Bro, I mean, it's probably like 50-50. 50% of my stores are copycats of like a lot of copying products and then bringing new products to the platform. And then 50% are 100% new. Do you list all your products in your store yourself? No, I don't list products myself anymore. I list occasional products on new stores, but I don't actually list products in my older stores. I have virtual assistants to do this and employees. How much should margins be on jewelry store? You want to go for like a 3x minimum markup. So if you're selling something for $10, you want to sell it. If you're buying it for 10, you want to sell it for 30. What do hours working on Etsy consist of when you've started getting sales? It consists of doing customer service until you outsource that, listing more products, doing product research, dealing with suppliers, dealing with any potential problems, training new employees. That's what it consists of. How did you come up with the new products? Like you designed them and gave instructions to AliExpress? No, I just found them on AliExpress. Or I designed them and found a custom supplier, which is rare. Normally I'm just going into the depths of AliExpress and finding them. Would you recommend doing products yourself or browsing the net to find quality photos that the bot won't pick up? How many stores you got? I have 10 good stores. They do 30 to 50 a month, $30 to $50,000 a month in revenue. And then I have maybe like another 35 in the wings. The reason why I say maybe is because they're split across a couple ads powers and I don't manage all of them. When do your sales historically start to pick up during Q4? October, bruv. Kind of like 7 to 14 days into October, shit will start to get good. October's a very powerful month. October was only like 10%, 15% lower than December was for me. Obviously, December we got Christmas. Any items that you have in your room? What, my items? No. Shipping stuff, bro, you can kind of tell based on my room, like, I don't really buy shit. Like, yeah, like, I don't really have anything. I have stuff in my apartment. I have stuff in my apartment back in the UK, but I don't have stuff here. I have stuff in storage as well, but I don't really have stuff here. Etsy King's platform, do you teach how to automate stores? I mean, like, true automation is, like, not really a thing, but, like, yeah, I teach you how I do it, yeah. My stores aren't fully automated because I still do something on it. Like, actual passive income's a lie, but, yeah, obviously.